But yeah, no, people have a lot of nostalgia for old games, which isn't bad necessarily. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's one of those things where like you kind of have to take things with a grain of salt. And so it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Demon controller, be rid of thee in the name of Christ. Lux, my controller's now shaking uncontrollably. What did you do? What did you do? Elite Days 420, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Vac crawls out of the shadows and returns from a long absence. What's up, man? How are you? Crawls out of the shadows. Just thinking of like a Schmeagle looking character coming out like. Oh look, Vex shows up when I leave. Coincidence? Well, you're still here, Frost. So you're still here. I'm just saying. Ray, you will. What's up, man? How are you? Good, man. Been so long. Haven't been on Twitch as much lately. No worries, dude. I imagine you're keeping busy though. I imagine you're keeping busy though. Everything going good though? Hopefully everything's going well. Alright, I'm gonna try plugging in this controller and see if it messes up again. Alright, let me plug it in and see what happens. Okay. Let's see what happens. Anything? Anything? Hey, no, we're back. Perfect. Perfect. Don't tell anybody, but I like playing most games on my PC with a controller, just because that's just what I'm used to. Man, this plays really smooth on PC. Like, smoother than it does on PS4. I can just tell by the way it feels to play, by the way the character moves. Man. Huge difference. On. Right on. Yeah, super busy, but mostly avoiding frostbite. Oh, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Love it. I love it, man. Well, dude, I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. It's always good to know that you guys are doing well. One thing I kind of miss about earlier this year, you know, I feel like it's one of those things like when you get into streaming or just as the years go, not years go by, but as the months go by, you know, people get busy and you kind of lose track of others. That's why I was pretty stoked to see Till Truth earlier drop on the raid. I just like, man, I just remember earlier this year, like when quarantine was going on and all that, and we all had time to kind of be on Twitch and hang out in other people's streams and just connect. And now it's like, now that everything's kind of getting back to normal, so to speak, it's we're all just busy, man. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss those times when we could all just hang out. You know what I'm saying? It's like what Andy says on The Office at the end. You know, you kind of wish you knew. Kind of wish you had a way to know when the good times were before you got past them or something like that. Anyway, sorry, I'm waxing eloquent and getting nostalgic now. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. Ain't nothing wrong with controllers. PC Master Race needs to get over themselves. Dude, I'm telling you, man, you can't top a good controller, man. I love playing games with a controller. That's just how I am. I tried to play Fortnite with a mouse and keyboard with some of my students the other night, and I was just like, nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Even my students were like, dude, you're really bad at this. I'm like, if I was using a controller, I would be somewhat competent. But they were just like, bro, if you're gonna play Fortnite with us, you gotta be decent. We can't carry you the whole time. Our backs hurt too much. Hashtag truth indeed. Hashtag truth indeed. But yeah. Okay, so this kind of goes back to a conversation I had earlier, or I mentioned kind of in passing, you know. with me going to Xbox this next gen, because I'm getting a Series S next month, what's the point in me continuing to get platinum trophies, right? What's the point? I can't take them with me to the Xbox. And I do like completing games. Like with games that I really enjoy, I do enjoy getting the most out of those games. And I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Or if you're just kind of... You lean more towards like, once I'm done with a game, I'm done with a game. But I just don't... I don't see the point in getting platinum trophies anymore. I'm starting to think that that 20 platinums in 2020 challenge I did took a lot out of me. You know, it just kind of like really wore me ragged. Ran me ragged? Is that it? Xbox, rip everything. I know, man. Never would have expected it. But I managed to get a pre-order for an Xbox Series S before a PS5, and I'm rethinking all sorts of things now. I'm like, am I a Presbyterian now? Do I baptize babies now? Am I post-mill? Am I ah-mill? What is it? What happens now? You know? Of course I'm being facetious, but yeah, I mean, I've got an Xbox coming. I don't see a reason to get a PS5 just yet. Maybe after they get some more games out. But I don't see a reason to get a PS5 just yet. So, I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where I don't think it's so much like I don't enjoy getting trophies as much anymore. I think it's just like the way that this year has gone, especially as a pastor, it's just really taken a toll on me to where the things I used to enjoy, it's not like I don't anymore, but like I have a harder time doing it just because probably in all honesty, I probably just need a vacation is what I need. So, wish there was a way to know when you were in the good old days before you left them. Thank you, Delco Dad. I can wish there's Delco Dad to help me out with the Office references. Thank you, man. There's also a song about the good old days. That's true, there is. No point now. Enter the obsession of having a high gamer score. See, here's the thing. This is the same thing I had with TikTok, right? I had a goal of TikTok. I was like, I'm going to hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, and then I'm good. And I did, and now I'm just like, now I can just use the app and enjoy it because I reached my goal. And then on Xbox, I'm like, I have a goal of hitting 100,000 gamer score. Did that, and I'm like, yeah, I can just play the games and enjoy them. But I still have this goal on my PlayStation where I want to hit 100 platinum trophies. I'm at 84 right now. And I feel like if I hit 100 platinum trophies still, then I can watch the sun set on a grateful universe, as Thanos said. You know? So, can I hit him? Oh, I can hit him through the platform. I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know. It's one of those things, like, too, especially as I kind of, like, am considering... Cause I started this new book recently called, what? I literally just started it to me. Strangely Bright or Strangely Dim, something like that. It's basically about, enjoying the things to the glory of God while not turning them into idols. And he's taking the approach of John Piper of God is most satisfied in... No, we are most satisfied... How does he say that? We are most satisfied in God. Most satisfied in Him? I don't know. Something like that. But that's basically the approach that he's taking. And so I'm trying to balance that out with, like, trophies and all that. You've been attending Lakewood online services? Me? Oh? Question mark? Lakewood online services? Or am I just, like, talking about something that they've been talking about recently? Wish Xbox got more Japanese games. Yeah, and I do too. That was my thing when I was... Because I used to be a pretty avid Xbox 360 fan. Like, I was... Like, in high school and college, I was an Xbox fanboy. Really. Like, I would just hate on PlayStation left and right. But that was one thing I kind of wish that they would have gotten was more like JRPGs. And, you know, you had Lost Odyssey, you had Blue Dragon, you had Last Remnant. But nothing quite to the degree or pedigree that... I shouldn't say pedigree. Nothing to the degree that PlayStation had, right? And so, I totally hear you on that. I'm thinking they might get some more this generation, though. Of course, I say that, and I think the next Final Fantasy is a PlayStation exclusive, so maybe not. But it's one of those things where I wish that Xbox would bring back that studio that made Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey, those really great JRPGs, and just start cranking those out. Because I think those can compete with other games. And thank you, Vector X, for Demon Arnold Schwarzenegger voice modifier. Thank you for that. So, like I was saying, I like Xbox. When you think of a man's gaming console, you think of the Xbox. Then I was like, get to the PlayStation, come on and get the trophies. Yeah! Lost Odyssey is still best the JRPG, you're right. Come on and get to the JRPGs, let's get them, let's play them, come on. And you read the backstories and they make you cry like a girly man. And you're like, yeah! So good. So good. Expect you to do Path of Pain. Yeah. You think I am? Do you think I'm a girly man and I'm not gonna do the Path of Pain? I don't know what the Path of Pain is, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get it. We're not gonna hum like this little humdinger over here. We're gonna be like, ah! We're gonna go into battle. We're gonna scream. Yes. The Office is a show I quite quote frequently. That's Theo Logan about that rundown. You use it in a sentence. You use it in a sentence.